Hey there, I just wanted to say thank you to all of the people that supported me over the last few days and now have fun with the Raiden quest. I certainly enjoyed it, so have fun with it.
If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find a solution.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Are you mocking me? I don't believe that.
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
So they're
that's
friends
this guy.
of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Ippei. Oh, that reminds me of Teipei or Teppei. Oh, I'm so sorry for that guy. And this guy is then the guy that we delivered the message to. I can't remember him. Sorry. But I believe it's him. Sounds like you're having a lot of trouble.
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun and carrying out any duties she assigned. But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do.
Oh,
We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder.
I hear that the storm represents the Shogun's will. Yeah, I was about to say that. Doesn't she control the thunder, so... That seems weird.
Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on us?
I don't think that's what she's trying to do. That would be a little childish.
Oh yeah, you're right. If she really wanted to get revenge on us, she could just strike us with lightning right here.
Oh, come on, Paimon, calm
Which would
down.
also be pretty scary.
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the almighty Shogun's will to falter before.
Considering Liyue's god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going to get worse.
Okay, that's really a valid concern then. If she dies, that's not good.
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryo Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the chaos if and when it arrives.
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryo Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment. The Kujou clan has lost control over the other clans.
Well, that makes sense after all the corruption they caused, so... Obviously.
Huh? Why is that?
The Kujou clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma.
Yep, makes sense.
Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the almighty Shogun hands down her decree.
I mean, wouldn't Kujou Sara make a good commissioner for them? That seems like an obvious choice.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujou clan anymore. But there's still work that has to be done.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through. But now?
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting head of the clan, I'm failing to quell the unrest.
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns. The Kujou clan can't cope with any more instability in its current state.
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. Mustn't cause any more issues for him. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He's the only one capable of taking charge of the situation now.
That's a mouthful. Okay. Takatsukasa. Takatsusu... No, whoa. Takatsukasa... What? Wait, over... Is that different? No. Felt like he was saying Takatsukasa, like 5 sentences long. Okay, interesting.
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryo Commission's internal issues is in our best interest as well.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll handle this by myself.
Oh, okay. Take care then. Come back soon.
So are we going to
If
go
you think
with
about
them?
it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryo Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision to take some time off, right? If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Yeah, I guess we could just simply go and talk to her. We defeated her in battle, so she should be following our order. Which is weird, she's a god and we are ordering her around, but she lost, so her fault, her fault.
Huh? You can actually do that?
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the offer or not will depend on what mood she's in.
Yeah, I guess we... Well, I think she... Well, I guess we would have to defeat her again in order to get her respect. But she should know that we're stronger, so...
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to you then? You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll try.
Thank you very much. I owe you one, again.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's isolating, right? Let's take a trip to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Oh yeah, let's meet Yai again. I was about to ask, where can we even go look for her? If she's just hiding inside her realm, then there's no chance of just finding her.
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me?
Okay, maybe that's a bit too loud. Let's try this. So I suppose you're here to visit me. Well, actually I wanted to ask you about something.
How cold. I saved your skin, didn't I? Surely you could at least humor me by engaging in some small talk first?
I mean, you also caused some problems for us. You gave the noses away for no reason. Okay, I guess we are a reason. But you gave the noses away. That's not good news.
Then again, I suppose your frankness is part of your charm.
It is.
So tell me, what is the matter?
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
Yeah, and the Tenryo Commission also needs her attention.
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically.
Oops.
What?
Yeah, that's actually hard to believe.
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike.
Oh, well. Now I feel sorry for her. That's kind of my fault then.
The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her. Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting and raving. Oh, I could hardly bear to see her that way.
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
Well, I actually believe you. She's kind of broken.
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you. A seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being?
You're saying she's fine, right?
I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing
Wait,
that
so she was
requires
just...
her attention. So there is no reason to disturb her.
Yeah, come on. Why are you always lying to us? You're even more pranky than Hu Tao.
I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat.
Well, I guess that's all the more reason to just check on her.
I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see?
Well, I thought you were a friend with A, and so do it for her.
I like that answer.
See?
Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in.
Thanks, Miko!
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word. Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished with it.
Okay, I will do that. Okay, maybe she has some sense in her and doesn't just always prank you. But on the other side, she just fooled me completely again. And I do not like this.
The Almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
Doesn't matter because I have the right to pass from her familiar. Is that a good reason? I don't know.
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko!
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person, not even esteemed travelers like yourselves. Guji I is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the Almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone.
But, like, we are the person that defeated her. Shouldn't you, like, maybe think that we are a bit more special than most of the others or something?
Wait, this is authentic.
Yeah, feel free to check with Miko.
Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way. Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
I will make sure to stand upright and speak in the most formal way I can ever do. I don't know. And she's wandering around. That's not a good sign. I thought she's resting.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
Not just a little.
How did you get in?
Sorry, I am allowed.
Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
As I said, I'm allowed
Wait,
here.
no, it's us! Oh, why are you treating us like we're your enemies? We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means!
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude.
Is everything okay with you? You seem a bit anxious.
That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
What do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
Yeah, I don't think she has ever been like that before, so that's still weird to me.
This body has no need of rest, but I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing.
Yeah, well, of course.
But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of Euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this.
Yeah, but everyone is worried and wants to see you. They think you're sick, and that's not a good thing.
I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
What do you mean by that?
It has been forbidden. Please refrain from making me talk any further.
Okay, so I guess that's just my guess, but well, I guess the real A forbid her to fight at all because she feels weak now. So maybe Yae wasn't that wrong.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Have your malfunctions? I'm not going to say that. Are you sick, maybe?
Oh, it's you two. It's been a while.
Okay, that sounds oddly happy.
The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Okay, that's unexpected. Okay, and it was... every time we get teleported in here, I'm expecting to get instantly thrown into a fight. That's not a good sign. Anyhow, thank you for letting us in.
That was terrifying! Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
Yeah, I kinda agree with Paimon there.
Huh, it's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed, or...?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions.
But why?
Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting.
So that's what she meant with forbidden.
As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity, and thinking takes time.
Yeah, just make sure it doesn't take like 500 years.
But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Why are they talking so much like she's just a machine? I mean, sure, she's a machine, but she's directly controlled by her. So don't pretend as if she's like a defect computer.
No, she was not created to ever be turned off. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity.
Yeah, you're so strict with yourself.
That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances.
I know the Shogun is a puppet, but she's not like just a complete robot, right? You can't just go in and modify her. That's like, I still think she's like flesh and all. She's just, right? She's not just just not like methyl or whatever she's made out of. She's still a living thing, right? So that seems kind of weird how they're talking about her. Or maybe I'm completely off, who knows?
For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled.
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
Well, you would have heard about it if you would have let your puppet walk around Inazuma, but...
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
You and Paimon tell Paimon about the store and the cows.
I see. So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
You can fix it, right?
It's just a minor error.
Okay.
This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it.
Okay, so everyone was worked up over nothing.
Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things.
I mean, you could just do things on your own. You're like the god of the region. Maybe take care of your people, huh? What about doing that? Look at Lumine's face. She's certainly disappointed.
Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
Whenever someone says that, they are making up excuses, so... face the truth.
It's fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
So, any progress on your thoughts about eternity?
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
Yeah, how about we go for a walk?
Hmm?
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and
Yep.
give you some fresh inspiration.
Always go for a walk when you're missing inspiration, I guess. It works for some reason.
You mean leave the plane of Euthymia?
Yeah, it might do everyone some good. Not just the other people, also you.
Yes, you're right. After all, the Shogun is currently unable to take care of business on my behalf. All right then. I'll come out for a while.
Hey!
Since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
Alright.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Makes sense.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guides.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go, go, go!
Okay, maybe it's special.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. Huh, the stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
I guess it must be kind of weird to just have your god walking right in front of you. Because so far we have never seen actually, well, okay, besides of the Knights of Favonius, no one ever saw their god. So that must actually be kind of weird.
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
The doggo at the back end? Oh, I need to... Oh, doggy! He likes to see the Shogun as well. Well, thank you for showing me this one. Oh, he's so cute.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Well, doesn't the Shogun normally patrol these parts? I believe, like, the puppet should at least do that. Maybe? Maybe not.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself.
I just heard the dog bark on one ear. Oh, that's so cute.
Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
Yeah, like, is that a problem for you, Paimon? Why you suddenly regretting it or what's wrong, huh?
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have
Oh,
any
no.
Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either?
Oh, well, that's a long story.
Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
What is this doll selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Shogun, excuse me.
Like, I would probably comment about how weird they are all behaving, but considering the fact that they are now face to face with the person they pray to, I can kind of understand it.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
I already know what she's going to pick, and it's going to be Dango.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty.
Wait, how is milk your specialty? What is wrong with this dude? How can milk be your specialty? That's either super, super weird, or it's just lazy. Pick one.
You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this Dango Milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk.
That kind of sounds disgusting.
The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
Yeah, that's a good question. Why would you want to do such a crime?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Huh. Why do I feel like she's different than I expected? Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either, and both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
You know, I have never tried Dango Milk, but I just can't imagine it. Doesn't really...
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
I guess we will do it.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
Okay.
It's a little bit like... porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
Okay, well, good for you.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this Dango Milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
I guess no.
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Oh, I'm pretty sure the sales are going to go through the roof if we tell that the Shogun likes this one.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because you got a weird taste,
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination, even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
That seems a bit extreme, but okay. If you want to do that, then feel free to.
No, almighty Shogun. That's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on Dango Milk.
Yeah, that just seems kind of forced. Well, so you like sweet things, huh?
Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this.
Of course she does.
There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels.
Yep, she did. And I'm surprised that you actually didn't know about it.
She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
I can surely take you there.
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Yai Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Oh, well, you have to get used to that. You're literally a god and you're standing in front of your people. That is going to be their normal reaction.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
That guy seems so scared.
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
That indeed sounds kinda weird.
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the Almighty Shogun's taste.
Oh, come on, give her something.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
I mean, judging by the fact that Yai Miko is the leader of this publishing house, there might be some mean jokes about A in there, so maybe not that good.
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Yeah, come on. The almighty Shogun just wants to have a look.
Well... Okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form.
Perfect competition name.
Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay. Let's go then.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Huh. How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material? I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations?
So you're calling this bad writing, or... Am I getting you wrong, eh?
Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat Sansetias to become stronger.
That sounds like a modern anime title. And it's nearly a 2-sentence paragraph, whatever. Oh god.
It's so long.
Okay, that's an obvious front at the new anime titles. That one time I got reincarnated as a slime. Oh, what is another example of this? What was the other ones? I got reincarnated in a new world and defeated slimes for 100 years or something like this. Top titles.
Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating Sansetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
It's just a narrative device.
A narrative device. I would say it's an overcomplicated title.
Narrative device.
Yeah, it's whatever the author wants it to be.
So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable?
It doesn't really have to.
Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilly churl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now.
Yeah, I guess it's too modern for her.
How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start.
Why not try page 1?
I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
Probably.
Alright, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy.
So can I pick between
This
some?
could be a
Oh,
pretty
okay.
tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
Well, I guess the last one seems more like a daily life romance story. Not so sure if that's fitting for her. Well, maybe this one. Life made me a fighter when I just want to be a writer. The book is a martial arts story set in Liya, focusing on fighting between different gangs. The protagonist aspires to only become a humble novelist, but gets caught up in the world of gang strife because of an unparalleled martial arts ability. No, I was about to think that's the story of Karate Kid, but I believe he didn't want to become a novelist. The selling point of the story is that the protagonist never joins any faction, but it's constantly assumed to be the reclusive master of one faction over another. The martial arts pros... Okay, sorry, my reading sucks today again. The martial arts pros who sees the protagonist as the enemies are always making a scene. The protagonist is stuck in the middle of all of this and all the while clinging tight to the dream of becoming a novelist.
What a strange person. Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly?
I mean, if he enjoys it.
Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world.
I guess it's all about the journey, Paimon.
You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to A, right?
Let's take a look in this reincarnation adventure story. That seems a bit too much of a fantasy. Oh well, that might be a bit of a weird one for her. Shogun Almighty, reborn as Raiden with unlimited power. In this book, the protagonist is struck by lightning beneath a thunder sakura and wakes up to discover that he has become the Raiden Shogun. Prior to this event, the protagonist is a nobody who gets bullied by everyone, but after becoming the Raiden Shogun, he acquires unlimited power. The appeal of this one probably lies in the euphoria of going from powerlessness to omnipotence, and in the protagonist's inner journey to finally breaking free from their low self-esteem. But it's hard to see how the story would develop after the protagonist literally becomes the Raiden Shogun.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around.
Very true. That feels like, how you call it, 8th grade syndrome stories. Because that seems like a story that someone would want to read when they feel like, I want to be the main character of a story, so let me get reincarnated in this awesome role. But no, I don't think that's a good book for her, even though it would be fun to see her reacting to it.
Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble.
Yeah, but it doesn't paint her in a bad light, right?
Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable.
Fair point, Paimon. That is acknowledged. Read a daily life romance story. That is a title that feels like an order, but okay. Not sure if that's going to be something for her. The chaotic epic that is the tale of my youthful love life. This book is about the love stories between a very mediocre man and 7 beautiful women. Oh no! It is a chronicle account of the protagonist's daily life featuring many amusing anecdotes. The writing is solid, the prose is elegant, and the author brilliantly brings out the unique charm of each character in the story. But the story stops at a crucial moment when the main character's childhood sweetheart is just about to confess their love to him.
The suspense is killing Paimon!
Oh, come on, Paimon.
Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood.
Yeah, I hope the writer gives her a happy ending.
Right! Yeah, it's just a novel. But please let the author have a heart, please!
Okay, Paimon is really feeling this one.
The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
I have a feeling that she won't, so probably also not the best book. So...
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
Ah, no, I can actually give her all of them. I kinda want to see the Shogun story reaction. Oh well. Okay, the love story, that's nothing for her. The martial arts story, you know, maybe just thinking about it like in a serious manner. Showing her the Shogun story just shows her maybe what the people are feeling about her. So maybe it's a good idea to show it to her, feel like what the people think she does and stuff. So let's go with this one. Yeah, you narrated for A, okay.
Hey! Paimon thought we agreed not to bring that one up.
Oh well, I'm sorry, Paimon. I could not help myself.
It's okay. I find it quite interesting. I didn't realize that this was how ordinary people viewed the Shogun.
See, that's what I actually kind of wanted to achieve.
She would never use the Muso no Hitotachi as frivolously as she does in the pages of this book. Nor would she ever use it as a means of venting emotions. In reality, the reason for drawing her blade determines the martial form to use and the degree of power with which to imbue it. Since there is such a great deal of difference between the story and the reality, I don't feel offended at all. On the contrary, I find the author's powers of imagination quite admirable.
I'm a good book picker, and I guess it actually just shows her how the people think about her, because everyone thinks she's super scary, so yeah, maybe that's a good reminder for her.
That said, I hear that Yae Publishing House's novels are all reviewed by Miko herself.
Oh, maybe we're getting her into problems now.
Which means that the content of this book must have been approved by her. In fact, no. It may even have been her idea in the first place.
Oh yeah, you're in trouble.
So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae Publishing House, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time.
Yeah, it's human nature to seek change. Once we get something and we get used to it, we want to get more. That's how we work.
I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia.
See?
But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the better. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me.
Yeah, I guess that was what I was hoping to achieve. But don't mention it.
This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
Oh, you know, there is something that I can show you. Why not take a photo and you can take it with you?
Ooh, great idea! Ace had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
Well, for this one we cannot blame her. Like, how should she know about cameras?
So, what are we supposed to be doing?
We are now going to create your Instagram account, Raiden. Or A, I'm sorry.
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time, so it makes a great souvenir.
Okay, so what exactly is striking a pose?
Well, the photo is a visual presentation of you, so like put yourself in a, I don't know, make some nice face or something, I don't know. Whatever you want.
Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you, right?
You can, but you can also not do that.
The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems.
Oh, I feel you. We all have that feeling when we get in front of the camera.
How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. This isn't coming naturally to me at all.
Relaxed and casual. That seems like something that would probably look really awkward on her. Stern and serious. Any suggestions in chat here? You can try all? Okay. In that case, I will start with the relaxed and casual one.
Casual. How about this? This feels quite natural.
Okay, if it feels natural, then let's try a few others.
Well, I'll leave the decision to you.
Stern and serious.
This doesn't feel very me.
Yeah,
is this okay?
That really doesn't feel like you. Just standing like, oh yeah. Yeah, maybe let's try another one.
Well, I'll leave the decision to
Graceful and dignified. That should come natural to you.
Okay, I'll try that.
I think it doesn't look too stiff on her, so... Yeah, okay. Just not the second one. I guess we agree on that one. That works.
Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this moment from.
Perfect. Isn't that beautiful? Maybe get the background blurred as well. Perfect. Nothing is sharp. Chop. And save this one. For purposes.
It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be another copy of me.
Well, I guess now we got 5 Shoguns then. But why does everyone feel like it's some kind of copy of them? Like, it's just a picture. You can turn it around and twist it, rip it apart, whatever. It's not a copy of you, it's just a picture.
But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk.
It's the real you, but it's just a record, you know?
I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. But it actually looks more natural than I imagined.
Yeah, you look natural in that pose. That's what I said.
The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
Technology. One of the 8 elements.
That's what makes it so special!
hang on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again.
Oh, do I actually need to explain it to you? Because I could get into it, but I believe that would go too far if I'm going to talk about light diodes with you or a dot camera. So maybe not today.
So, the one in...
Are you sure you are you? Because yes.
If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then who am I?
Oh no. We're getting the existential questions out of her now. That was not the intention. I guess the easiest way for her to think about it is just we saved the thing we saw through our eyes in a painting. I believe that's the best way to look about it or interpret it.
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, Traveler.
Okay, thank you, Paimon, for putting all the pressure on me. But okay, it's a little bit like you and the Shogun. That's true. That's a good metaphor, to be honest.
Hey, that's right. Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that.
So your existence isn't singular.
My existence? I think I understand. I am me. There is only one of me, but I can exist in many different forms. It's not important what form I exist in. The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
Okay, that's an interesting thing, interesting idea to look at it. I'm not sure if I can agree with that view on pictures, but I guess it's the easiest way for her to understand it.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence.
I think we're going into this way too far now.
Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging?
Well, Inazuma will always be Inazuma, and the humans here will also always be humans.
Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things.
I sure hope it did.
Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember. But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma.
That is true.
Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened.
Hey, this sounds like we're getting somewhere here. Is that maybe even an inch of regret that I can witness here? I mean, I'm sorry she feels sad, but maybe it's good that she kinda has to feel like she actually did something wrong and maybe be a bit hurt sometime. Nice perspective.
Perhaps... Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out.
Hopefully.
And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Thank you, Paimon. I did a really good job. I'm not so sure whether you did anything this time, but thank you for flying next to me. You're great.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting so noisy down there? Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the matter?
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Yep, let's find out what's going on.
Everything alright here?
Hey, Ippei! What's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh? The Almighty Shogun.
Yeah, that's actually her.
You must be looking for my master, Kujou Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
Ippei is a discount Teppei. Kinda. Oh, poor Teppei. 5 seconds of honoring him. Okay. That was probably not even 5 seconds. Still, poor Teppei. Even though it's his fault, he took the delusion, not we. But still, he thought he was doing the right thing.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Ah, you're looking for your master.
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of time. But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
That's not a good thing.
Kujou Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujou clan, I presume.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujou clan.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission at present. Does this have anything to do with Kujou Kamaji?
Forgive us, Almighty Shogun. The Kujou clan has failed in its duty. The Kujou clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future. So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for them here?
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest, but I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base there.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujou clan all these years?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, there's no way it should have gone on this long. I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then...
Maybe something has happened.
Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory like that.
Well, we can go and check things out for you. I'm pretty sure no one is going to stop the Shogun.
No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, if they're still at it, they'll only blame me for interrupting the negotiations. I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
That's fair.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening.
It's her rule, so...
With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations.
Yeah, we don't even have to mention him anyway, so... I think he will be fine.
Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me, and I shall be the one to finish it.
That is commitment right there. We got a change of mind in her. That's good.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime, too. Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope everything goes smoothly.
I love that she's actually taking responsibility. That is a huge step forward.
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
Yeah, also looks a bit like a rune in front there.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains.
Maybe to evade detection?
I feel something that doesn't belong here. I sense danger.
Yeah, it looks dangerous as well.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujou clan descendant may well be in trouble.
Oh, why do I hear boss music? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Illusion shattered! Shudder!
And she works so well with Yula, because Yula can get
Beg
her
for mercy.
super conduct.
Look! It's Kujou Kamaji! But who's he with?
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryou Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the almighty Shogun worrying about.
Oh, she doesn't sound happy about it.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
Silence.
Uh-oh.
Descendant of the Kujou clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujou clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujou clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis.
That seems a bit, false.
These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced? You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujou clan. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
What does he mean with negotiating? They are just trying to get him to write that paper, and what does he get in return, huh?
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujou clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
I'd be careful in spitting such high tones around the Shogun.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryou commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
The first Tenryou commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujou clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel.
Yeah, I guess you're kinda getting scared, huh?
Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition?
Ouch.
Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Well...
Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryou commissioner.
I don't think they're going to try, but I would give it a shot. Let's get commissioner. No, I don't think anyone is going to fight her here. Yep, what I expected.
Does not a single person dare to face me?
I will challenge you, Almighty Shogun.
What?
Yeah, well, he's just trying to get his point across, I believe.
Descendant of the Kujou clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujou name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujou clan's legacy in the Tenryou Commission. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person.
Yeah, but I know that this was a wrong thing, but even the Shogun said that she's very well aware of the Vision Hunt decree and its problems. So I don't think you are the one to blame there.
I accept the Kujou clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been.
Oh no.
But if nothing else, then right here, right now in the Kujou clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform. Just as the Shogun said, a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujou Kamachi, end the story of the Kujou clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
I'm pretty sure she's not going to deny that fight. Just simply because of honor.
This is patently meaningless.
Maybe she is?
But I accept.
Ah, okay.
Come forward.
That is not going to end well.
The Kujou clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
But he got courage.
Almighty Shogun.
He got the guts. Oh, the poor guy. Dude, he got guts. Uh-oh. Come on, you lost. Just forfeit. Come on, you're not going to finish him off. Okay, good. Phew.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujou honor still courses through your veins.
I guess he has proven
Kujou
that, yeah.
Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him.
Whew, okay. I was kind of worried that she's going to go like, okay, he lost. I kind of had a bit of a fear about that, but okay, good. I'm glad that it turned out that way.
You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So sorry.
I had heard that the Kujou clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujou clan's punishment for the time being. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujou clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun's will.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Okay, yeah, that... I guess he's not going to do that again.
Understood. Thank you, almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
Kujou Kamaji elemental skill is to get his glasses back. Oh, that's kind of mean. The poor man.
Whew. When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujou Kamaji without a second thought.
Yeah, I guess that what he was expecting, and that was also kind of what I was expecting.
I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujou clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujou name, but he has shown me how some things remain the same even as the world around them changes. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization too.
So what's next for the Kujou clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryou Commission?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased.
Yeah, I guess so.
Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes.
Very true.
The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Wouldn't Kujou Sara be a pretty perfect fit? She was against the Vision Hunt decree once she realized what was wrong, and she also helped us fight her. Isn't she dead? Like, Kujou Sara's not dead, right? I mean, she was unconscious, but I think she would make for a good commissioner.
I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I can now see the way ahead.
So, will you directly rule Inazuma?
I think I'll leave that to the Shogun.
Okay.
The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time.
Honestly, that's kind of fair now that Zhongli is basically completely eroded. It's kind of fair that she's concerned about it. So I get that.
As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is. This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
Yep, and I enjoyed it as well. I hope you did too.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryou Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear in no time.
Yep, now you just need to fix the other Shogun so that the storm gets neutral again.
If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
Yeah, we can bring some Dango Milk if you enjoy that for some reason.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company.
You kinda do though. Come on.
Okay. I'm ready to head back now.
Okay.
My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
Okay, see you next time! Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end.
True.
The only thing left to do is return the pass permit to Yae Miko.
Alright, yeah.
Miko, we're back! We had a great trip!
Do you always need to shout when you're standing like 1 meter away from another person, Paimon?
Did you know? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about it.
Or do we? Okay, apparently we do. You tell Yamiko about all the various things that happened.
How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous.
Yeah, that sounds quite fitting. You could write a book about that.
What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself.
Oh, you're so... okay. Only you would dare to say that.
It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't.
Yeah, she wouldn't if you say that, but if I would be pretty sure to be dead.
So, from what you were saying, it seems that she's finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take? That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same way anymore.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves.
The human heart?
Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal side.
Yeah, it was a nice thing to experience for once.
Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does in fact get quite lonely.
Makes sense, and I saw that, even though she doesn't admit it. Yep.
What? But she said she doesn't need company.
Yeah, Paimon, you just need to sometimes look at it more than just from a surface level.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her.
Don't trust Yae, she's a tease. She is.
But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
Maybe. Alright.
See that he stays safe.
Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
About the Dango Milk. Oh no.
I have no doubt that she immensely enjoyed that drink. I'm sure she was as happy as can be. What she really wanted to say was this. How soon do you think you could open a branch in the plain of Euthymia?
Probably.
Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
About the light novels.
Don't you think it's a fun idea? Someone being reborn as the Raiden Shogun? That's all that light novels are supposed to be. A bit of fun.
Fair.
For her, though... Yes, probably a little too avant-garde. Ooh, maybe I should commission a sequel. Reborn as Kujou Act.
Yeah, perfect.
What do you think? Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
About the Shogun.
The puppet, yes. I've also heard that changing a puppet's operating rules is extremely difficult.
You never change a running system.
It's most likely the first time in history anyone has faced this issue. You can imagine how hard it must be, given that it has successfully flummoxed the wise and powerful A. This is one problem that even the Muso no Hitotachi will not be able to solve. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
That's everything, yeah, thank you. That was a pretty good one, if I say so. That was a really good one.